Hi everybody, my name is Martha. I'm a youth worker for the London Borough of Hillingdon, and today we're going to be discussing horticulture and what you can do about how you can get involved in like gardening, local gardening, care of plants, all of that good stuff. So the first thing is the Young People in Horticulture Association. So this is for people under 35 who currently work in or are studying towards a horticulture related qualification. So they host online events and they are currently working on the site to feature jobs for young people within horticulture. So if you don't really know anything about horticulture or you're just dipping your feet in, this probably isn't the right resource for you, but it'd be a good one to have on board if you are interested in a career within horticulture. And they also have a network so you can meet like-minded people and learn from each other. So next we have the Royal Horticulture Society. The Royal Horticulture Society is the world's leading gardening charity. They promote and support community gardening, school gardening, and horticulture education at home. So if you're a student aged 16 plus, you can become a member of the Royal Horticulture Society for just £10 a year. This is a really great deal because a regular membership is £80, I think. So this gives you access to unlimited free days out at the Royal Horticulture Society Gardens. There are 4 in the UK, and they also have discounts available for 200 affiliated gardens within the UK and overseas. So a membership will also give you discounts and priority booking for events, and you get a free monthly subscription for their magazine. So a great thing about the RHS is they have a lot of educational resources. So if you just want to learn from home, or if you want to study and get like a formal industry recognized qualification, you can do that as well. They also provide support for adults with additional learning needs, and they don't do anything for younger children, so you must be 14 to 17 to access this. But once you are part of this, like once you join at 14, you can continue using the RHS as a resource for education forever, really. So yeah, you can also use it to begin a career or just grow your personal interest. So the RHS also do a campaign for school gardening. So this website is, I would say, primarily for schools, educators, youth workers like myself, teachers, but I think as a student you can also use this because they have resources to learn from home. So you can filter by how, like, the activity you want to do, like what it focuses on. They have like fruits and vegetables, building tools, you can see here on the left, and you can see here on the right like what the activities are. So you can't filter by age, so it's unclear who it's aimed at, but I think it's still a good resource to have. And they also feature a lot about school, well, obviously school gardening, but more topics within that. So I would highly suggest that if this is something you're interested in, if you want your school to become more environmentally aware, maybe not in like the traditional sense of like recycling and that, but more in like a hands-on community based way, I would really suggest talking to somebody at your school and pushing them towards the RHS. So they also have a project called Green Planet. So this is a student-led project for year 8 and 9, and it's to discover plants and rethink the role of green spaces. It takes place over 10 weeks in the autumns. So you have a student team where you're challenged to research, plan, and build a model garden that you would like to see in your local community. So this is for young people to consider community needs and environmental issues, as well as growing your understanding of how plants and nature play a valuable role in your lives. So it is completely free to register. You'll be given a mentor from the RHS, you'll be given plenty of support and guidance, and by taking part, you can apply for funding and make your model garden enroll. Like, you don't have to win a competition or anything, just by taking part. So it is not clear if you have to apply through your school. It only states that your school must have internet access. But if this is something that you are interested in, I would highly suggest going on their website, having a read about it, and talking to your teachers about it and see if there's something you could get involved in. So our next resource, of course, is Kew Garden. So I love Kew. It's just a really fantastic, it's obviously the Royal Botanical Gardens at Kew in southwest London. It's just a really great place to be. They have amazing resources, research opportunities. You can intern, you can volunteer if you're studying horticulture and science all the way up to PhD level. They can support you. They also have resources online, and they even have a whole online sphere for young learners and students at home. I couldn't access this because you need a login. It's not clear if you need to be a student to access this or if your school needs to sign up for this, but there is an option to put down your school, so I would suggest trying it out for yourself and see what happens. But they also have resources available for young learners all the way up to Key Stage 5, so that's about 18 years old. So you can see here, I've just got a screenshot of the question, or of just 2 topics. So for Key Stage 4, they've got wild hunger. So they've got activities you can do about tackling wild hunger, videos, and then the answers. And then Key Stage 5, they had food security, again, the question and the answers. So these are just 2 of the topics. There are many topics, and this is just if you want to challenge yourself at home and learn more about horticulture and the environment and the world, right? So they also have, I think it's called Youth Explainers. So this is a program for young people. You can gain valuable skills in communicating with the public and engaging them with plant science and conservation. So during the program, you will learn about the work of Kew scientists. You can see behind the scenes and discover, the world's largest plant collection. You can develop your skills, your soft skills, so confidence, communication, public speaking. You get to create fun, innovative resources. You can volunteer, and this is part of DV here. It says here, and they also talk about a Crest Award, and you can also use this. It'd be a really great opportunity to use in your CV for jobs, colleges, and universities. So it's not clear how you would apply to this, and I think I'm sure it begins in October, and from then on there's a volunteering opportunity once a week. But to find out more information, I would strongly suggest emailing youth@kew.org.uk. That's it. There's no .org.uk. Oh, I think it got cut off. I would really suggest emailing them to find out more, find out how you can apply. Obviously, it's only March and this program is in October, so they haven't really posted that much about this year's program if it's still going on because of the pandemic and stuff. So if this is something you are interested in, I would really recommend it. So our last resource for today is Grow Wild. So this is an initiative created by Kew Gardens. So it's to promote the native wildflowers and fungi in the UK and growing them. So you can see here the kind of what they boast. So they have engaged 1 million young people. They've engaged 82,000 volunteer groups. They've distributed 1.1 million in project grants. So their website, I think, is primarily an educational tool. So what grows in your area locally, how can you strengthen that? How can you grow wildflowers? How can you grow edible mushrooms at home? If you're a key worker, or if you know a key worker, you can get access to free seeds. So they're handing out free wildflower and fungi seeds, free wildflower seeds to key workers, and they also have an educational resource to see to analyze what grows naturally around you, so you don't plant something that like disturbs or invades the natural habitat. And they also, I think this is the best thing for young people about Grow Wild. So if you're age 14 and 25 and you have a project idea, you can apply for funding and support from Grow Wild and win £500. So this is you don't have to be the only person to win in the country. They give out multiple grants. So just one example of this was a flower bed from plastic bowls. They didn't have any from last year, and I think funding is not available or currently closed for this year. But for next year, this would really be something to look out for, because it's a way that you can make a difference in your local community and receive financial and educational support from Grow Wild. So yep, I think that's it for today. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.